Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome once again to another video from me. This video is in response to Joanna over at MajorArcanaTv. Joanna and I were swapping comments on one of her videos, and she happened to mention something about Lucid Dreaming. So I happened to mention one of my comments that I had a lucid dream at one point where when I woke up and wrote it down, it took up like 3 pages. Well, she commented back and she asked if I would share that dream. So I'm going to share it here in this video, and I'll post the video as a response to Joanna's video. So here you go, Joanna, just for you. All right, to begin with. In the few lucid dreams that I have had, I've had several actually. Um, the one thing that I always do is, as soon as I become even partially aware that I'm dreaming, first thing I do is I will repeat to myself several times, I'm dreaming, I know that I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming, I know that I'm dreaming. I'll say it several times to assert myself in the dream world, to assert the dream reality around me on my subconscious. So now my subconscious is completely aware that it's dreaming, and it goes from there. So in this dream, I knew I was dreaming, and I told myself to hold it together as long as possible. And so I did, and I found myself, I was standing on a dirt road, and the dirt road was leading into a trailer park. And I saw to the left that there was a trailer on fire. And from all around me, there appeared a group of people, and we all, including myself, we all entered what we thought was the burning trailer, the one I had seen to my left. So we entered what we thought was the burning trailer, and we were telling people to get out, but there was no smoke or any other sign of fire, and the inhabitants seemed unconcerned. And then myself and these other people who were going through this trailer that we thought was on fire, well, we realized that we were in the wrong trailer. I went back outside to find the right one. Well, once we did find the right one, it was fully involved. And apparently, I guess prior, there goes my phone, I'm going to ignore it. But I don't know why I wrote it like this, that it was fully involved. I guess that I perceived that the first time that it was only starting to burn, it wasn't yet fully engulfed or whatever. I don't know. It just happened to be the way that I wrote it. And I was writing this right directly out of sleep, so, you know, the mind is kind of funny like that when it's first awake. You know, it's still thinking in dream context, I suppose. So anyway, I heard fire engines coming, and I ran out to the main road of this trailer park, and I was jumping up and down and waving my arms to signal to the fire truck where this fire was. And as it was approaching, just out of nowhere, apparently there appeared several people in front of the fire truck, and I was shouting at them to get out of the way. And it did look like that the fire truck had struck a couple people, one or two, but it didn't impede the progress of the fire truck. And I apparently presume there was some connection there because of the way that I wrote that. The fire truck reached me, the fireman got out, and I led him to where the trailer was burning. And I repeated to him several times that it was fully involved. And again, there was this whole fully involved thing where I don't know why I kept repeating that. But obviously, you know, dreams have symbolism, so everything about this dream had meaning, apparently. You know, it does have some sort of meaning, especially to the subconscious mind. Because again, the subconscious mind understands pictures and symbolism better than it understands spoken words. So then So I was walking with him, and now I kind of jumped around a little bit. Then I turned to my left and saw flames shooting from the roof of a house back down the road. This apparently was another fire, and I yelled, "There's another fire!" And myself and the other firemen walked toward this other house. Now I put a question mark next to the word "walked," because I'm wondering why we walked and why we didn't run. There was no urgency there to get to this other burning house that I saw. So I think that's why I wrote that, because I was a little bit confused why there wasn't any real concern. The fireman was saying something about this was just like a winter's morning or a Christmas morning. I don't know. Again, you know, everything in a dream world sometimes is just very funny. And we went into this other house that I saw. Now, the first burning building, apparently, I don't know what happened to that, because now we're into the second building that I saw burning. Don't know what happened to the first one. We were looking for children, though, in this other burning trailer. And I put in parentheses here that I was specifically looking for the children. I don't know, maybe I felt that maybe I was questioning myself why I wasn't looking for adults. I was just looking for the children. I'm not sure exactly. It says, I went down a hallway to its end, went into the bedroom on my right, and I grabbed the sleeping child, gently telling them that the house was on fire and telling them we got to get out. Also asked if there were others. I went back up the hallway to another room on my right, found another sleeping child, and I grabbed them. Again, stressing the house was on fire and we had to get out. And I asked again if there were others. Now keep in mind again, I am totally lucid and knew what was going on. So, went back down the same hallway the way I had gone the first time. This time going into the bedroom on the left. Grabbed a third sleeping child, and I wrote in parentheses next to that, a boy child. So the other one either was a girl child or I wasn't immediately aware of the gender. And this time I was. And again, I mean, I'm writing this right out of sleep, so I'm like writing it down, but I'm also kind of questioning certain elements of it at the same time. Let's see, I was giving urgent commands that we had to get out. The house is filling with smoke by then. I went back up the hallway to a kitchen. And it was kind of interesting that when I first entered this burning trailer that I didn't discern a kitchen. And I even made note of that I didn't see it the first time when I originally entered the house. When I was entering the kitchen, though, I saw a baby crawling on the floor toward me, with a woman standing behind him. Didn't see her the first time either when I entered. I stressed to her to grab the baby and get out. And it was at that point that the dream started to break up. And I didn't get any more out of that. And of course, writing things down in a dream journal is very important because as you continue to grow in your subconscious, and you begin to see that some of these dreams may actually fit together. The elements might fit together, and they may seem to be prophetic. So that's why it's important to write things down. I myself am a little bit slipshod about that, and I tend to write down only the lucid ones. That's my own personal weakness. I probably should be writing them down all the time. The truth is, though, a lot of the time I don't remember the dreams that I have. The ones that I do are very short bits and pieces, and they're not usually all that memorable. However, I also know that if I did keep a dream journal and I did write all this stuff down, that after a while I would become more and more aware of all these dreams, whether they were actually lucid or not. I would remember them better. So, and I'm saying all this, and I probably should do it, right? But I won't, right? Again, that's a personal weakness. Call it a character flaw. That's just me. But At any rate, I just wanted to share this because Joanna over at MajorArcanaTv, she more or less asked me to. So here you go, Joanna. This one's for you. And if you have ever thoughts, or if you want to give me some interpretations or feedback on the dream, I would certainly invite that. And anybody else who's watching this video, if you would like to comment with some feedback or your own interpretations of the dream, feel free. Absolutely. I would welcome any comments. It might even help me to figure out if there are other dreams I should watch out for that have to do with this. I'd like to think that there is a positive interpretation here. One of the things that occurred to me as symbolism, that I was looking for the children. Now, as a Wiccan witch, and being trained and initiated the way I was taught to always ever be watchful for the goddess's hidden children. I was always supposed to be watching out for them, because they could come anywhere at any time. And just real briefly to define that, the goddess's hidden children are those children whom she has chosen to be her true priests and priestesses, such as myself. Those who commit themselves completely to a lifetime of service of both the Lady and the Lord. So it's not just, we're not just simply using the tools of witchcraft. We have actually taken those tools and incorporated them into a spiritual and religious practice called Wicca. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video for now, and I do hope that you enjoy it. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and blessed be Mary Part.